Hey there, fellas. If you haven't guessed by the title of the video yet, today I'll be listing off my personal favorite mods for Project Zomboid. These mods aren't going to be for anything specific, just the ones I like and wanted to mention a word or two about. So, without further ado, let's begin, shall we? First one being Vanilla Firearms Expanded. I usually stick with this one if I want to go for a rather Vanilla Plus run. It just, feels right in place in the game, and doesn't go too over the top with the weapons it has. And I just love the Mini 14. It's just really badass. What can I say? Anyway, let's quit with fanboying the gun and move on to the next mod. That mod being Braven's Bicycles. What this mod does is that it adds bicycles to the game, a rather quiet and a cheap form of transportation. It doesn't need fuel, it doesn't cause too much noise like that beat up truck you would find in local Spiffle's parking lot, though there's one issue I've always had with this mod, and it's that the handling of these vehicles are a bit funky. But other than that, it's just an overall great mod. Now for the mod I use for literally every run, that being Filibuster's Rhymes Used Cars. This mod just adds so much variety to vehicles in this game, it's actually insane. So much vehicles ranging from the humble Beetle to a gargantuan flatbed trucks. It's an amazing mod. Seriously, if you don't want to be one of those dudes that enable 50 or so car mods for every run, try Filibusters. You won't regret it. Now, britas. I love britas. It's, one of those mods you just enable if all you really want to do is just massacre numerous hordes of undead. It adds shit ton of weapons from, almost all over the globe, ranging from your old dusted AKs to literal rocket launchers. Again, if you want to just decimate hordes with unmatched firepower, you gotta give this mod a try. So, this one is a very silly one. Let me ask you this. You're a struggling survivor in the middle of a trailer park at start of the apocalypse, and you hear gunshots in the distance, and pay no mind to it. You enter an empty trailer home to nab whatever you will need for your journeys. After you loot the entire house, the last remaining room is a bathroom. You enter it, and as you are about to loot the cabinet, you look out the window and see this. And no, your mind isn't playing any tricks on you. That guy really is breakdancing on a pile of corpses. I think it's better we leave him to his devices. So, I'm gonna be real with you. I hate the whole process of, body disposal in vanilla. Merely because if let's say I want to base down in some place like March Ridge Dorms, and happen to have an entire horde on the top floor waiting for me, I have just to carry around all those bodies down the damn stairs after I'm done with them. With this mod though, that issue is solved, and I don't have to spend like an entire day going up and down the stairs, dumping the bodies, so I don't die from corpse sickness. Now, I mentioned this mod in my list of challenging Zomboid mods, but here's the thing, I still want to talk about it a bit because it is probably one of my top favorite mods for this game. Thanks to the whole idea of the virus being airborne, just making the game far more dreadful, and me just, having good memories with it during my early days of playing Project Zomboid. You ever wanted Brita's weapon pack, but for melee weapons? Well, luckily, this mod is basically that. It just adds a variety of melee weapons to the game, which some of can be multi-tools, like splitting them all being a sledgehammer and a wood axe combined, while Plusky axe is basically a fire axe and a shovel combined, which is perfect to dig a zombie a grave after you just decimated with a single swing. And, wait, steel hand granate. Hopefully I pronounced that right. This weapon is basically a hand grenade. Sadly, it doesn't explode when you hit a zombie with it, so you can't go full Caber Knight, which is a shame. It will be a funny way to go out, I guess. Anyway, let's get to the next mod. You ever saw how something as basic as opening a can of food with a knife isn't in the base game? And thought to yourself, that's literally common sense, how is this not a feature? Well, with this mod enabled, most if not all basic actions you will be doing in middle of an apocalypse, such as prying open doors with crowbars, opening up cans of food with knives, and many more features are added to the game. Was Louisville just not enough to say your bloodlust and just want more? Well, I've got a map mod to help with that. Raven Creek is just an absolutely insane mod that adds a plethora of locations near the general area of the military surplus store on a far end of the map with all the forests and nature and whatnot. These locations being the monster of a city itself, Raven Creek. The farmlands with a couple of farmhouses and a gas station near the gargantuan military blockade leading to the city itself, and many more locations you'll come across in your journeys into the city. It is just an overall amazing mod. Give it a try if you want, more areas to explore and settle in and whatnot, or you just want to kill a shit ton of zombies. That works too. So, fellas, that's all for the video today. Hopefully, this video will encourage you to try out this mod later. I'll be very thankful if you like this video and subscribe to my channel for more content like this in the future. Anyway lads, it's time for me to say goodbye. I wish you all a great day.